and welcome back to another Daily Mitten video. Today I'm going to replace all of the media in my Fluval filter. This is my Fluval filter over here. It's currently in a bucket right now, ready to be all cleaned out, and I have the 406 and a Bruno. And there it is right there, and it's really grubby and dirty, and it's really in need of a good tune-up, and all of the media goes in here. And I'm going to open this outside actually and give it a hose down. And what I'm going to do is over here I've bought all of the stuff to replace everything. So I have the 4 large filtering pads, and I have a couple of new bio foam filters, and I have the charcoal packets, the little carbon packets as well, and in here there's 3 of them. And I'm also going to add this ammonia remover. And when I was in the store I was having a look at what they had to offer, and I thought this would be pretty good. And then I read up some reviews on Amazon real quick while I was at the store, and people said that this was really awesome. And I also have these Biomax little bio filters. What this is for is this actually creates its own little biobacteria thing in the filter, which also helps regulate good and bad bacteria, and also helps regulate ammonia as well. Okay, so I'm outside in this beautiful sunny day. Absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take this filter apart and disconnect everything, because I'm going to be giving everything a major clean. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's pop that out. Ew, it's disgusting. And then I'm going to disconnect it. And if you have a Fluval, I guess this video will be quite helpful on how to take it all apart and clean it. I'm actually quite scared to see what's going to be in here. Oh, doing it the wrong way. And like that. Disconnect those. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Yay! Brilliant, thank you, babe. Alright, so let's see how disgusting this is. Oh my goodness. This was, if you watched the other video that I posted, he was overfed while we were gone. I think that could be one of the reasons why this is so disgusting. But yes, this is in definite need of a good clean. Okay, so there we have it. I have the filter canister empty, and this is what I pulled out of there. So I'm going to throw away all of the media, which is everything inside the trays, and these filters, hose it all down, and bring out the fresh stuff to put in and get it all set up and nice and clean. Okay, if you have the Fluval filters, there's a few tips on how to clean some of this stuff here. All this stuff actually does come apart. This one actually does detach from this. It was kind of difficult to do, so I used a cloth and just gripped it from here and held it from this part with my other hand, and it did kind of unclip and wiggle free, so I was able to clean this a lot better, and also get right in there as well. It's not come out perfectly, but it's definitely a lot better than it was. And this is also really tricky to clean, but this detaches, this top piece right here. Okay, see, it comes apart. You can just pull this cap off, and it makes it really easy to clean all these little attachments and really get a little cleaning tool, or even just your finger in there just to clean all the crud out. And also this as well, this was actually quite easy to take apart. And yeah, so all this stuff is all soaped up. I'm going to be rinsing this off. I still have that canister to clean over there, but other than that, it's pretty much done. And then I am ready to add all the media back. Oh, and also, this also does detach from the bottom as well. This is like the fan cover in the bottom. So you're going to want to remove that and really clean all up in here. And I also shot a hose into here. You have to be careful because this is where the motor is, so you don't want to immerse this in water, but just wipe it down and gently rinse it off with it leaning like that, so no water can get where it's not supposed to go. And it definitely removes a lot of crud from here. And also you can lift this little flap up right here and clean all in there, and also clean along the tops where the hoses go as well. And what I used, I just hosed everything down first to get the worst of it off, and then I just used some regular dish detergent and just poured it in a bucket and just filled the bucket up with it. And then I used a clean toilet brush. This is actually just for my turtle tank. I use this to scrub all of the little lines and gaps. This works really good to get into corners and stuff as well, and just a scrub pad as well. And after I've soaped it up and left it here, then it all gets rinsed off. Okay, so I have all of the canisters filled up with their appropriate media. In this one I have the biofilter, and in this one I have the Biomax granules. In this one I have the carbon, and in this one I have the ammonia filter. And this one I have brand new, like regular filter pad thingies. So if you have a Fluval, most of these media boxes come with these little information packets. They all seem to have one. And if you look at the front, you can find your respective filter. And you can see that mine is the 406, and on the front it will tell you the numbers and which canister it goes in. So this bottom one, only number 2 can go in there, which will be this biofilter. And the way to find out what numbers they are is the little booklets they all come with have all of the Fluval media inserts that you can get. So for example, where do my Biomax go? So I will find Biomax on here, which is right here. This one for a 406 goes in slot 4 and 5. And when you look at the front, and when you look at here, 4 and 5 is the second one from the bottom, above the biofilter. And so on. That's how you can determine where to place your media. So I'm going to pop those in my canister right now. I have my clean canister right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to slide this one in first. It has a little ridge in the bottom, so you can see there it has that line. So that's the side where this filter is going to slide. So I'm going to slide that in the bottom, like that. And it just packs down in there like so. So now what I'm going to add is the biofilter. That's going to pop down this way to the very bottom. And then in goes my Biomax. That one goes on top of there like so. And I don't know which way to put these around because they can go either or, the top or the bottom. So I think I'm going to place my carbon ones next over the biofilter. And the carbon ones have these little mini filters underneath that came with a filter. I just kept those in there as well. I just washed those out. I didn't find a replacement for those. And in the very top, I'm going to pop the ammonia filter like this. Okay, so everything is now in there, all nice and clean. Actually, what I'm going to do with this filter before I connect the hoses and put it on the tank is I'm going to remove this lid again, and I'm going to fill this up with water. Because if I wait for the, if I try to do it by siphoning it or wait for the tank to fill it up, it's going to take out a couple of gallons from my tank. So I'm going to just place water probably up to about here and then put the lid back on top. So that way when I'm trying to manually pump the water through, I won't have so far to go. Okay, so it's all put back together. I've reattached the hoses and the valves. These screw on to make sure they're nice and tight. And if you're not sure which one is in and out, it says so on the filter. Right here it says in, there it says out. So on the in hose, I've reconnected the little, well, in thing. And on the out hose, I have the little water spout on there as well. So this is all ready to be set up back onto Mr. Turtle's tank. So his filter's all connected. And I think I need to take some of this water out. That way I can move the tank away from the wall and hide this on this side where it used to be. That way it's out of the way, because I really don't like it there, because it's just like in the way and in the front. But I'm happy with where this part is, so that can stay like that. And also I think once I do adjust these, I think I need to shorten the pipe. I think this has stretched over time, and the filter does run more efficiently when there's no sagging. You see how it like sags like that? That can sometimes cause problems. It's running fine right now with that, but I think it would be better if I just pull it taut. That way it's more upright rather than just sagging down. But yes, I will do that once I move the tank and pop that there. That will be another day, because I'm not going to disturb his water for now. He seems happy. So yes, that is the complete media change on the Fluval 406. If you have any questions about these Fluval filters, leave them in the comments section and I will definitely help you out if I can. They're awesome filters. I really do recommend them. I love this filter. This thing is a workhorse, and I mean, it keeps the water so clean. It is amazing. And I do only have one turtle in here, but I feed him in his tank. I never remove him for feedings or anything like that, and his water will stay clean like this. So awesome. So I hope you and your turtle are both happy and healthy, and I will see you guys next time. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.